There we go. You see what I'm saying? Here is better. Shit. All three of us going. This is a mess.
We're live right now.
Yes, we are live. I know, right? It don't make no sound unless fucking like okay.
Oh shit!
I know it's like it's crying.
Didn't do that time.
No.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
Hey, we're over here being nuts.
So we're back, like we said we would be. Please hit that subscribe button.
Always.
Let us know any comments, what you think at the end of the video.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. All right. There's 1,000,001 vape channels that's gonna tell you how to vape this, how to juice that, how to prime this, how to prime that. You know what? We're just gonna do it. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, we'll still just do it. But the fun part of vaping is you can do it together with people. Open that. Oh shit! I thought the window was gonna stop it.
Turn the fan on.
Yeah, I gotta turn the fan on.
This is what happens when you have smoke alarm.
I'm about to get rid of that smoke alarm.
You just unhook it.
Yeah. Right now, in front of the camera.
Excuse us while we fix this.
Just pull it back some. Yeah, right there.
Yeah. What happens when you start to cloud up a room? It happens if you have cheap smoke alarms. It's not all work like good.
It should be. There it goes.
So that's effective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn it all the way down.
Never had this issue. Like that smoke alarm. Angle it that way.
Yeah, angle it towards the.
So you just push the thing down and pull it up. And angle it towards the target.
Yeah, angle it towards the target.
There we go. So that happens.
Now, I mean, it's going to happen. Scoot a little bit more. All right, now open the door behind. That way you get some through traffic. All right. So, I mean, shit like that happens. Fill up your house full of smoke. The only thing the detector is detecting is the fact that there's smoke. Now, if there was fumes to go with, yeah, it would definitely go live. You know, you want to be able to stop it. But the funny thing is, I filled this room up with smoke with all three of them before, and it did nothing. So I guess that's a good welcome to Sunday. You know? That should be like our hook. Every once in a while, just have an alarm go off. Like Pee-wee's Playhouse. Yeah, but you know the crew. We got Big Red, vapedaddycrews, Vape Fluffy.
Hit me on Instagram, Big Red _Vape Life. Hit that follow button.
Yeah, you can hit me on Instagram at vapedaddycrews _TBZ.
You can follow me on Instagram, one of these, the Seth Fluffy.
Some days you might even see video gameplay come up on our channel. Truth of the matter is, the one thing about vaping that's a lot different than smoking, a lot of people don't have to go out their house to vape. You know, most don't leave their house to vape, so they just play video games and vape. You know, you don't have to have that one dude, hey man, I got to stop. I got to go get a cigarette break real quick. You know? Just, but yeah, so it's Sunday. You know, we would love to see people sign in, join in, what have you.
You do that. Shout out.
Speak about that. And another person we really do want y'all to go check out if you do come across this video. I keep saying if. When you come across this video, check out tasty_buds_2.0 at Instagram. He's definitely a hardcore vapor. Another guy to death. Funny as hell. And if you have sensitive ears, just put the beeps in every time he cusses. Mentally, because it ain't gonna help any other way. Besides that, we're just chilling, chillaxing, talking shit to one another. So if you pop on, say something, say hi, what have you. I don't want to talk. I'm trying to do something.
Shout out to AAA Vapes for this juice, Convicted Dragon. It's banana custard. It's really sweet banana flavor. I'm actually loving it right now. It's got that nice banana and kind of custardy marshmallow flavor to it. So try another one. Yeah, it's still a little harsh for me. Still trying though. Harsh. Also, 7Cs over there off of what's that, Stan Schluter? Yeah, Schluter. And Killeen, Texas for the RDTA box mod, the triple by iJoy. Beautiful mod, elegant. You can see right here. Lights up. Got a nice little juice well. Elegant altogether.
Oh, and my new toy of the month, the T-Prayer from Smoke. But I got this Just Vapes in Copper's Cove, and I'm fucking loving it. Can't say as much as I love my G-Prayer, because G-Prayer comes first. I'm kind of loyal that way. But no disappointment yet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna continue rocking the old-fashioned below. Only thing that's new is the fire loop. I'm using my RTA right now on it. Coming from someone who loves freaking RDAs, this tank got it going on. For sure.
Yeah, we're slowly trying to get him into other things than just an RDA. That way he like I'm be honest, if you're doing RDAs, a lot of your time, not a lot of your time, if you know what you're doing, it's not a lot of your time. But a lot of times you gotta stop what you're doing to drip and then go back to it. The cool thing about RDTAs and RTAs and or BFTs as certain people call them, is that you can actually
take pride in building your coils like an RDA, but you have the conveniency of the tank itself. Where RDTA, your cotton's gonna hang down into your juice well into your little tank, or a RTA or my BFT from Omega Vapes. They basically you're gonna have your coil build and your cotton's gonna clog the holes like a normal coil on a tank, and it's gonna be sitting in the center of a juice tank, and you're just gonna keep vaping.
Most definitely. And I mean, have fun with it and everything you do, you know? Because I'm not going to say everything you do, like, this is going to become your life. But like a lot of people complain about the expense of vaping. To me, the expense comes when you become a hobbyist about it, you know?
You start buying more mods, more RDAs, more tanks, more RTAs.
How many mods do you have?
Coils. I have about 27 different mods. Box mods, mechanical. I have some starter kits. I have basic box mods where they're rechargeable themselves. I have Pretty much the rest are batteries 18650, some 2650 and a 2700. Which shout out to Vanny Vape also that what is it, the Pulse Box Mod, the Swamp V2 is beautiful with a dead rabbits and a beautiful build on it. I have an alien Clapton build. Just beautiful, elegant all together. The simplicity of it. It's just awesome.
All right, y'all bear with me. I know y'all see me on my cell phone, but I just want to make sure this gets out to all my people on Instagram as well.
So
oh man, I hate when I do that. But yeah, I mean, shit. There's so many applications to there's so many applications to vaping. It's unbelievable. Like, I really wish when you go into a place that says no smoking, it puts in there vaping accepted, because it doesn't hurt nobody. Literally.
It's not even close to being the same. Whereas, y'all know what a cigarette smells like. You know what I'm saying? No one wants to walk around smelling like a cigarette. They've been in the hand. Depending on the juice, you're going to get really sweet, and you're going to get almost like a lemonade if you want lemonade. You're going to get fruity if you have fruit, and so forth and so forth.
candy flavored, chocolate flavored. Like right now, I got this White Series premium e-liquid white chocolate strawberry. It smells like strawberries and it tastes like smooth, creamy white chocolate.
And then me, what I have is basically a what was that cross?
I don't remember. I really don't remember what Right Cross is. It's a really good smooth juice.
So
It's
menthol,
fruity.
watermelon.
That's cold Right Cross.
Yeah.
The only difference between Right Cross and cold Right Cross is the menthol. So,
Which all menthol does, and inside of a vape,
Makes it cooler.
it's instead of that warm vape going on, it's more of a cool vape. So the difference.
But yeah, I mean, okay, how about this, guys? What do you think about this whole idea that people feel that, you know, vaping companies like the e-juice companies are modeling their fluids and stuff to attract kids? Do you believe it, or do you think it's bullshit like the cartoon character for camels?
I think it's bullshit because a lot of these are going to be more colorful, candy, fruit flavors with stuff on it like roll-ups and gummy bears and Starbursts and such, because bottom line is they want something that attracts your eye on the shelf. When you're looking through the juices on different shops, you're going to be looking to see what catches your eye, what's going to catch your attention to make you like ask, hey, what's that juice? What's that one? And some of them are going to be your childhood favorite candy flavor and such and such.
Yeah, it's basic advertising. It's just like you say on a menu. You'll always put the most expensive stuff right there in front because it catches your eye faster than anything else. You know what I mean? Coming from a graffiti artist point of view, you always do the big, elaborate, bright, wild stuff like that to catch your eye. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why we do it.
Like this juice right here, Tarts, grape flavor. It's, you want to explain this flavor?
Tart's grape flavor. Let me see the bottle. All right, for all y'all. All right, I can't zoom in that far, but fuck. If you look at it, it's a simple makeup. All right, but you hear it. You hear it, and they say, "Oh well, it looks like it's marketed for kids." You can pretty much say that for anything. Hell, y'all trying to make it seem that what do you call that? Tide pods looks edible. You know?
Looks like candy.
Nobody ever looked at a Tide Pod and thought it was candy. Even the people that were doing the challenge didn't think that it was candy.
No, they were doing it just because that was the challenge. You know what I mean? But no, just to give a contrast, unless you want to kind of do that. Out there's doing a harvest. Think of your like exotic fruits when it comes to doing a harvest. That one right there, it's a dragon fruit, grape, and a little bit of watermelon with a little bit of menthol in it. But if you're someone like me who likes just weird juices, that's just for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. And the biggest problem of it all is one person says it, and you got a whole bunch of people agreeing without ever sitting back and say, even if you look at the names for this stuff, it's really modeled to the older generations. Fruit roll-ups didn't really sit fancy with the younger generations, but it's always been good with my generation, Chris's, and Fluffy's. And, you know, with him being the youngest, yeah, it puts him in the millennials, but he's not out there eating Tide Pods either. You know? You can't say that because it looks a certain way, it's marketed towards kids. No, it's marketed towards kids when you start telling kids to go get it. You know? Yeah. And like I said, there's multiple applications to vaping. A lot of people have said when they've gotten off of, when they've started vaping, you know, they've stopped wanting for sweet things. So I don't let your kids off.
Like, I'm not trying to call your wife out, but her sweet tooth and the fact that she wants to try vaping on fruity candy, more candy flavors, to try and kick her sweet tooth a little bit. The sweet habit.
Yeah. But that's the longest I've been on my V guard now. I'm always afraid when it heats up, I'm like, oh shit, it's gonna blow.
As long as you take care of it and you have the vent holes and you're not covering them.
And don't do what I did. You start venting the battery.
Yeah.
Don't
you should be fine.
You vented the battery?
Yeah.
How fuck would you vent the battery?
I didn't realize it. I just kept hitting it. This is before I really started knowing about battery safety and stuff like that, which is actually a big issue, guys. Big issue.
Look here. A lot of you guys are getting these vapes, and y'all getting batteries with it. And then the second, you know, you're not really paying attention to the battery. You're just popping it out, charging it, popping it out, charging it. But you got to pay attention to the battery. It has a skin just like, what is it called? Like when you first get a vape, a bottle of vape juice. But the problem is when that starts peeling, you need to go get it rewrapped.
Like right now, these two are the only batteries I really trust.
Yeah.
MXJO. How do you pronounce it?
Amrin.
All right, you got the MXJOs. All right.
Which are 35 milliwatt hours.
Yellow, silver, black lettering. And you got the green Emerins with the white lettering. Now I got the green Sonys. Or the knockoffs.
There's a lot of bad things about batteries, and there's a lot of good things. I mean, you're going to hear constant bad things like Emirates. A lot of people say the company uses recycled batteries. They just rewrap them and sell them. Me personally, I have 28 Emirates batteries, and I've never had a single issue with any of them. Eventually, running mech mods, your battery's going to get hot. The wraps are going to tend to melt sometimes. You just have to go get them rewrapped to keep taking care of it. Yeah. Keep them charged. If you know it's dead, don't keep trying to hit on it because you're just going to overdraw your battery and you're going to kill it.
Yeah. And a lot of times, and you will hear everybody from Rip Tripper to Twisted 420, even Mike Vape say it. These mods and nets are all like cars. It's all about how you take care of it. If you take shitty care of your car, it doesn't work. If you take shitty care of your mod, it won't work. So, oh yeah, and if you have sensitive ears, you're gonna have to hit the beat button in your mind for me, because that's just me. I'm not apologizing for me, but just like,
But see, the three batteries I honestly trust are the Samsungs, the Emrins, and the MXJOs.
And sub-ohm
And the
sub-ohm cell.
Yeah, pretty much it. Because all those other cheaper batteries, they will overheat quicker, faster, and they will die a lot faster.
Pretty much.
okay, I agree with him.
Yeah, I only use Emrans and sub-ohm cell batteries myself.
Oh yeah, I also saw a video. I'm not calling this guy out, nothing like that. I just kind of wanted to address a quick issue. So this dude took apart an old power cell. There's a lot of 18650s. Yes, they were Samsung 18650s, but no, they were not meant for vaping. All right. Just because you can take apart an old cell and have 18650s doesn't mean you should use it.
Yeah.
At all. Because these things were.
What they don't realize is these batteries, when you take them out of the cell, they're getting, how you say, they're getting flickered all day. When the laptop is powered up, and you have that cord in there all day, that laptop is literally striking each battery. Testing doesn't need charge. Testing doesn't need charge. And it'll eat it up as well. Now, the problem comes in at is it's designed to work as a group to run your battery. You take that out and try to refit it for one of your mods, you're going to have situations like overheating, where even in a mod like this, you see all these, if you see here, yeah, okay, it only lights up when I show it, but there's actually the white part that you see is vented for the batteries. All right. That's another way we keep batteries cool in our mod.
Or just like,
but if you put one of them cheap batteries out of these lithium rechargeable cells, it don't matter how much ventilation you have in this mod, it's going to keep heating up because it's not doing what it was chipped to do.
see, another reason why I started to vent the battery was that point. Was it on the GU or was it on the few I think it was on the few heavy.
Yeah.
The only reason why I started venting it, because on mech mods, you're really supposed to vape, let rest. You know, it's that simple. Me, I was excited. I just got a brand new mech mod, doing what anyone does, wants to vape it all day. I have to take into account that it's a mechanical mod. It's not a mod like this. Whereas, for say like the remote, it's a DNA mod. Like the moment it starts sensing the device gets too high, it will not let you fire at all.
And that's majority any temperature controlled box mod. Majority of your mods you're gonna find that have screens where you can change the wattage, the fancy screen adjustments. They're going to be temperature controlled. Once the batteries start overheating and getting too hot, it's gonna sit there and it's gonna come on your screen. It's gonna say device too hot, and it will not fire. It won't. You can turn on, off, you change settings, but pretty much your mod itself, it's not. You're not gonna be able to vape on it because it's telling you, hey, battery's too hot, mod's too hot, stop. Take a break. You need to chill out.
And a lot of times you won't be able to feel it. There is no doubt about that. A lot of times, I believe it was Fluffies were low. we had just recalled it for something, or Big Rig was being recalling it, and it started to heat up.
Oh yeah, your brother's coils. You're trying to get a freaking hotspot out.
Yeah, I was trying to get a hotspot out of some coils I just built, wrapped, and put on a Goon 22, a clone of the Goon, which I don't support Goon or clone RDAs, in my opinion, because they fall apart faster. They're not up to standards as the originals. But I was putting some coils on it while trying to get the hot spots out. I was constantly heating that coil, and the device just straight up said, "Hey, the device is too hot."
Yeah.
Couldn't touch, couldn't mess with it, couldn't do anything else to it. I had to let it sit there and chill out for a while.
We actually had to pull the batteries out and let them freaking cool off before we even tested it.
No, I just placed it in front of a fan.
Yeah, he set it down in front of. Actually, no, I think we just set it on the table.
No, I set it in front of that little fan I got for the consoles.
Yeah, he set it in front of the fan, but it heated up, and that comes from paying attention to what you're doing. So everybody out there saying, "Oh, the mods blow up, batteries explode."
The only time they ever do that is
if you let it happen, that's what's going to happen.
And a lot of people have issues with sticking their mods in their pockets and such. And yes, they will go off if you sit long, you move different, move a certain way. Your pocket's going to compress against your mod and hit that fire button sometimes.
I'm even going to say this to people who jewel. If you know you can't get your hand in your pocket wearing them tight jeans and shit, okay, then don't try to put your mod or your jewel in your pocket, because it will push down on either the button or
your watt control,
or what have you. Like, you could be thinking, "Oh, well, I have it set to 84." And then when you pull it out, it's at 200. So when you go to puff it, it tastes like pure burnt cotton. Guess what? You can barely fit your hand in your jeans. What do you think the mod was going to fucking do?
Simple fix that. Learn how to use your mod and lock it.
You know, I wear sweatshirts. I wear jackets with inside pockets all the time, because even with your cell phones, it's going to do the same thing.
Yeah, I just carry my shit.
Yeah, you can still butt call a person on these high speed smartphones that we have nowadays.
I ain't looking proof for that.
Fuck around, butt down 911.
You know, get to listen to everything you're talking about. But yeah, man, just like I said, today is just a Sunday to bullshit, joke, and talk. You know, so you know, eventually, whoever pops in, you know, we're gonna shout you out. So don't be mad when later you see this and we're just talking shit. But that's exactly what it's for. Huh? Yeah, I think we're capping at 30.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah.
if you have any questions, concerns, anything like that, please comments below. We'll address them as soon as we see them. All that good stuff.
Make sure to hit that subscribe and like button. We're gonna keep posting videos anyways. Hopefully we'll get more subscribers and we start getting these videos more out there and more people noticing them. Especially a lot of those big time YouTube channels that like to review stuff. If they come across our stuff and they leave comments, shout them out. And if you have any questions, we have no problem addressing them in the next one.
Yeah, I mean, we all have our own ways of doing things. I don't want my view for my channel and community vape channel, Vapors, is that I don't want it to be just a channel of, "Oh, let's review this juice. Let's review this mod. Let's do this. No, we're just going to have fun. If we get a new mod in, we'll talk about it. We'll tell you the pros and cons about it. But at the same time, we're not here to just do that. We're here to bullshit and talk and have fun, and hopefully have subscribers that are joining in with us and do the same."
Oh yeah.
You know.
And then in the near future, we're gonna start going to shops and talking in there, just trying to bring all of us together.
Talking with the employees, the owners if they're there, the manager, just shouting out what they got, what they're offering, if they're having any deals coming up, just letting y'all know about it.
So with that said, you know, look, people, can't stress it enough. Can't stress it enough. Smoking is a dying company. All right. And I say it for this reason. If you look around you, you see more people finding alternative means to smoking. All right. Vaping, for all intents and purposes, is the future. And one form or another is going to go to vaping because it's healthier for you. Let's be real. Nobody thought organic products would last as long. And here we are. Decades later.
Still got tofu at Walmart.
You know what I'm saying? We have more tofu at Walmart sometimes than the products we're used to.
You got e-juice at Walmart or not at Walmart, at Walgreens along the wall with the cigarettes.
Oh, you got e-juice at Walmart.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You got e-juice, you got vape products, you have sub-owned products at your Walgreens, your Walmarts, your
Gas
HEBs,
stations.
your gas stations. It don't matter what it is, as long as it's not cigarettes, it's a start. You know?
Black and Mountains don't count either.
You know? Tobacco is just a killer. You know? But vaping has saved lives constantly. Even if they're telling you, oh, it causes cancer. No. What caused cancer was the fact that dude did some odd years of smoking, but when he started to vape, that's when the cancer set in. The vape alone didn't contribute to the cancer. You know, doctors have proven a person who just vapes is not likely to get cancer. You know, they have yet to find any correlation between vaping and cancer. So if they tell you vaping is more harmful than cigarettes, let them know. Nobody has found that correlation. Everybody has said the same thing. All right. So this is Vape Daddy Crews. You can get me at Instagram, vapedaddycrews _TBZ. I got Big Red over here. What's your Instagram?
Big Red _Vape Life.
And I got Fluffy.
You can find me on Instagram at VSFFluff or VSF_Fluffy.
All right. And from the bottom of my heart and community vapors and anything you see me do on YouTube or Instagram, we love you. Peace out.